Our guest.
We have special guest.
I believe it's about darn time we introduced our special guest here.
She's been standing here very patiently. We don't even have a chair for her. That's how well we treat our guests.
So, what is your name?
If they want to come on camera.
How can they come on camera? What camera do they use?
You want me
We've
to
not
set-
done this before. We got a new format here, so we're kind of like.
I tell you what,
learning as we
hang
go.
on. I'll go set up the living
You are
room.
our first guest of our new show.
Yay.
Since we've been back in 2017, 18, 2018.
Well, hello, guest there. Thank you for stopping by.
Work? Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you why don't you introduce yourself to our audience who may or may not know you?
Hi, I'm Leilia Spaniel. And I'm very excited to be here. And
Turn her volume up
a little nervous.
Nervous?
That's okay. You're among friends here. There's nothing to be worried about. We are friends, right?
Nah. Well, how much you give me?
If you want, I'll come over and sit by you in the sequin jacket. That'll help relax you.
It's a pretty magnificent.
Oh,
jacket.
wait till you see the shirt that goes with
Say
it.
mega spit?
No.
So anyway, why don't you tell everybody what your name is? Again.
I go by Leilia Spaniel.
Leilia Spaniel. And
Yes.
why Leilia Spaniel?
A cute name.
Well, my character is a spaniel.
And why Leilia?
Leilia is just a name that I've had since high school.
So it's an old nickname and you just kind of retain it.
Exactly, yep.
Okay. And so for all our friends out there, big smile and wave. Look at that. Isn't she cute? Look at that. Isn't she adorable? And you live right here in Florida.
I do, yes.
And you are part of an organization, correct?
I do a lot of public suiting work, and I also work very closely with the Agents of Mirth. They're out in Brevard. They're an awesome group. They do lots and lots of work with different charity events.
And do you do a lot of charity events with them?
I do, yes. I do as much as I can. Brevard's a little bit far for me, but sometimes we do events in Orlando and that.
Whereabouts are you? Like in the Orlando area? What part of the city are you in?
I'm actually up in Sanford, so a little bit farther.
The quiet side of Orlando, yeah.
I'm up in the UCF area, so not terribly for just a little ways up 417 there.
Yeah.
East side. Okay, so what's one of your favorite charity things that you've done so far?
Gosh, I've done.
Well, one that just really sticks out is one that it just puts a smile on your face every time you think about it.
Well, there's one. It's actually one that I do myself, because before I met the Agents of Mirth, I was actually doing a lot of public events just in the Orlando area. There's an event called the Running for the Chromies that benefits families with Down syndrome.
Okay.
And I think this will be my 4th year going. They've invited me back. It's in March.
Okay, and is it a run or like?
It is. It's a run, and then they have like a little festival. So I actually lead they do a little 1 mile kids walk. So I actually lead that walk in fursuit.
Okay.
Which is super fun, and then I kind of entertain.
That sounds adorable.
It is. And do the kids really get a kick out of it?
They do. They seem to really like it. So
Does it get them
quite a
super
bit.
jazzed, or do they get real jumpy, or
Yeah.
are some of them kind of shy? Or?
Some of them, yeah. There was one little boy 2 years ago that I think I danced with him for like half an hour because he just could not get enough of it. It was so cute.
That's awesome. And you've also recently been on a television program, have you not?
Yes.
Okay, now you don't have to blush. Don't worry about that. But why don't you tell us a little bit about what led up to the television program and what it was about?
Yeah, so for those who haven't seen, I was on it was a CNN original series called "This Is Life of Lisa Ling."
Mm-hmm.
She delves into kind of different subcultures and things that people may not have either heard of or kind of have a bad stigma to them. So she was interested in doing one on the furry community, and I'm not exactly sure how they found me, but they actually reached out to me. And said, we're interested in doing this documentary, and we're looking for different furries to be featured in it.
Mm-hmm. Now, before we go any further, I want to ask you a question about that process, because some people might be a little concerned about things. Did they reach out to you by email, or did someone get them in contact with you by telephone, or how did they do that initial contact with you?
So they reached out to me through email first. Okay. It was the producer of the show, and I was a little bit like, this is weird because furries and media don't typically mix.
Right.
So I was really kind of hesitant about it. They had mentioned Anther Northwest, which was a convention that was in its first year and that I was volunteering and was fairly involved with. So I'd kind of reached out to them, and they're like, yeah, this is legit. We've already talked to them, and, they seem like they're really interested in showing the good aspects of the community. So I, emailed the producer back and was like, I'd like to talk about this further. As the furry community and the media haven't had good relationships in the past, I'm a little hesitant. And so the producer called me, and we actually were on the phone for about an hour.
Okay.
And she was a lovely person. She spent a lot of time, talking about how, they totally understood, they really were interested in showing the good sides of the fandom, the healing aspects, and just made me feel a little bit at ease. So we kind of talked, and I shared my story with her about joining the community and my involvement. And she was like, okay, we haven't even been completely greenlit for this show, and we have a few other people that we are thinking about, so we'll let you know if we decide to pick you. And it was like a couple months, and I was like, oh, well, that was an interesting phone conversation, and I'll never hear from them again. About probably 2 months later, she calls me back and says, the show's a go, and we want to work with you.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, wait, what? This is a thing. So I call her back, and we talk, and she's like, yeah, we'd love to come out. We can come down there next week. and
you're like, oh my God, I got to get my hair done.
Right? I'm like,
this is all moving so fast.
Exactly. I was like, wait, and they were like, yeah, we can come to your house, and we can interview you, and we'd love to see you at a charity event. And then we're going to go and film this convention, and we'd love to film you there. And I'm like, oh my God, this is just crazy. Like, what is happening?
Right. So things start moving real quick once they green-lighted it.
Yeah, it did. So once it was all clear, they had a plan.
Now, did you normally talk with Lisa, or did you normally talk with like the show producer?
I actually spoke with the producer the entire time.
Okay.
I did not speak with Lisa until I actually met her the day of the interview. But I'd gone in and watched her shows, and
when you were talking with the producer, did the producer like do everything he or she could to keep you at ease and to make you feel comfortable?
Yes, she was. She was very kind and very understanding of any concerns I had. If I had any concerns, she would, sit down and talk with me. They were really interested in having my husband involved because he's not a furry, and so they thought it was kind of an interesting story about, how our relationship in the community worked, and they were very kind about, making him feel comfortable as well, and not pushing anything there.
And they respected boundaries.
Exactly,
Okay.
yes.
So good. And then when you met Lisa and you started doing the interviews, how did that feel to you?
I was really nervous, but I have to say Lisa was, oh my gosh. I actually met her, if you watch the show, things are kind of out of order, but I met her at the charity event, right before I was about to get sued is when I met her. The first thing she said to me is, oh my gosh, I have to show you these pictures of my kids meeting Disney characters. And she just pulls out her phone, and it's just so casual. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is not at all what I was expecting. The entire film crew was so nice and so respectful.
So totally different from us here on the Pawpet Show.
No, not at all.
We're like scary and we freak everybody out. We feed you cookies. That we do that.
And brownies.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I brought some cookies too.
Oh my goodness, we love you.
You're the best guest ever.
Oh my gosh, you're not allowed to stay. Your new star on the show. Yay!
You can't leave.
Come back in a few weeks.
But yeah, and so you went up to Anther Northwest, and that's in the Seattle area, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay.
So I had actually been involved in Anther Northwest for a while. My friend had found out about them, and we were really interested in, some of the things that they did. So I've been volunteering with them and plan to do a lot of volunteering at the convention. And it was, it's definitely an interesting first year because we did have the film crew, and there was a lot of stuff going on with that. But So being at the convention itself was pretty crazy because I was volunteering. It was first year convention, and I had this film crew following us around.
And you also had, I believe, telephone was being followed around as well.
Yes.
And there was another gentleman.
Yes. That would be Captain Boons.
Captain Bones.
They were also following around, and then another fursuit maker, Ashada.
Now, have y'all kept in touch after the show?
Yes, actually, I did not know either of the two main other people that they interviewed for the show at all beforehand, but I reached out. Captain Boons in particular, we have become really close after the show. I reached out to him, and we really connected. And
now, he was the person who likes to live kind of
reached out
a little bit more on the private side.
Yes, so he kind of lives, a slightly hermit lifestyle.
Yeah, he just doesn't like crowds. He likes kind of solitary life, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And because they filmed this a year in advance, and we hadn't seen any of the footage, and it was really nervous, how the furry community was going to accept it, how the show was actually going to come out, and
how it was going to be edited.
So. It was kind of like we created a little support structure with each other in between that period of time, just, helping and talking with each other.
Kind of helping allay each other's fears.
Exactly,
and
yeah,
anxiety.
exactly.
And once it aired, did the anxiety completely disappear, or did something take its place? Did you get
It
different
largely did disappear because, the reaction to the show was so positive, and in general, I know there were, there's obviously going to always be some criticisms, and I think there are some valid criticisms of the episode. But in general, I've gotten so many messages from people.
Hopefully nothing hateful. No hateful comments. Or?
No, actually, I was prepared for the worst. But as far as anything directed at me, everyone's been so nice, and it makes me really emotional. Just thinking about how kind everybody's
Well, if you
been.
feel like you're going to get emotional, have a cookie.
Yeah, cookies and ice cream, the
that's good
ultimate.
advice.
Yeah. And if you need more than that, I've got some mesquite barbecue potato chips.
That sounds delicious.
Because I have my dinner here, so I have a sandwich and potato chips and banana pudding. But I don't have enough banana pudding for everybody, so I can share with you, but I can't share with anybody else. Shh. It's a secret.
That's right. I've
So-
already stolen the banana pudding.
Oh no! Is there anything really positive that's come from it for you personally? Anything really good that came out of the piece, or anything new that's happening for you after the piece?
Honestly, I would say the most personal thing that happened with me isn't even really in relation to the furry aspect. In the episode, I talk a lot about my social anxiety, and I'm sure if you zoomed in, you could see that I'm shaking right now.
We're not scary.
I was
Just look around. There's
looking at your
not at all.
smile.
there's cute foxes and soft fox pillows around.
I know,
Everything
they're
is
actually really, really adorable.
you did have that jack.
And the number of people who've reached out to me to share, one in particular was my own stepmother, who actually opened up to me about her own anxieties that I'd never even known about. And just being able to have that conversation with her was extremely emotional, and it was a really nice thing.
Have you found, and this is on a little different tangent, and it's not unique to the show, but I think many people here who have been in fursuit before can probably relate to this question. When you get into costume, or you get into character, do you feel a lot of that anxiety just melts away?
Oh,
It's like
absolutely.
there's a wall in front of you. People can't see you. They see what you want them to see. And so there's no more anxiety. It's more like, okay, now I can just have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. When you see me on fursuit, I'm a completely different person, and it is really freeing to not feel any of that anxiety that I normally feel.
See,
and it's honestly, it's overflowed into my real life. A few years ago, I would have never done this. I would have never been on television.
So I'm going to disagree with one thing that you said.
Uh-oh.
Just one little
scandal already.
You said
Fight.
that you're a completely different person. I disagree. I would say the real you is finally able to come out because the anxiety's not there anymore. People can actually see what the real you is like.
Smoopy dupes.
Oh my goodness.
That's actually a really good point. And yeah, when people say, "Oh, you're a completely different person when you're wearing a mask," I do sometimes wonder, maybe that is how you really would be without that anxiety. Like my character Leilia is just really friendly and outgoing and bouncy, and a lot of times that's how I would love to be.
Right.
And
When you're dreaming, are you really awake?
Well, like, it's kind of like the way the show is set up now. The people at home can't see this, but all of the cast is in another room, so you can't actually see our faces.
Yeah.
So you're just
Thank
looking
God
at
for goodness for you.
Yeah, you're just looking at it. You're basically looking at camera, and maybe your husband is like around there somewhere.
he is.
But-
He's giving me moral
Well, support.
One would
But it's
hope.
like you
He's
can't
punching the
see
inside
us.
of
So,
his hand.
but you can't see us, so it's like there's nothing scary to look at. You don't look at us and go, "Oh my God, they're judging me."
But-
It's like, no, we're not. It's
But
just,
what you don't realize is that the audience doesn't know this. We're all behind that couch.
Go get you.
But yeah, so like I said, I get it. As a fursuiter, I was the same way at first. I was like kind of the wallflower. I never really.
Aw, dainty little wallflower.
I never really did like a lot of talking, and I kind of just sat in the corner and listened to people. And when I got into costume, all of a sudden, boom! It's like I could be someone that I really wanted to be. It's like I could have the fun that I always wanted to, but was too afraid to.
Yeah, definitely.
And for someone who's actually dealt through with like a lot of rejection and a lot of negativity as well, it's a good way to come around that as well, because people are a lot less.
That's just
likely
on this
to-
show.
Yeah.
People are a lot less likely to turn away from something cute and fuzzy than they are from an average human being, stranger that they've never met before in their life.
Yeah. Have you ever puppeted before?
Me? No, actually, I have not.
You know what?
It's a new way to overcome any kind of social
How,
anxiety.
how would you like a little later on to try a puppet?
It might be fun, actually.
I
was
have
like, your puppets are so cute.
I have
actually.
I have a
Enjoyed
bird puppet. We used to have a whole slew of characters called the Peckers,
I got a Jar Jar Binks.
and because it's a woodpecker. So I have a woodpecker.
I
and-
also brought my capybara,
Yep.
which is a
I've got a
big
bag
rodent.
of puppets still
Yep, and I've
stashed.
got a burrow, and
We can let you take a look.
we can let you take a look and
That
see if
sounds
there's
fun.
see if there's
Dances.
see if there's any puppets that you might want to try, and see if maybe you could see what you think about this side of things. A little
Yeah.
different side of the performance.
So
side.
we could even get the husband involved if he wants as well.
So
Oh,
do you
he
want
would-
to explain this charity that you work with?
Yeah, Agents of
Who
Mirth.
I guess is a guest of honor at FanCon.
Yeah, I didn't even know that until they posted that like the day of the convention. I'm so proud of them. So yeah, the Agents of Mirth, I found them probably a year or two ago, a year and a half ago. And it was really exciting for me because I had been doing a lot of public suiting events by myself, and I would, was really looking for more people involved in the community. And I think it was at the Megaplex picnic I ran into one of the agents, and I was talking to them about my public suiting. She's like, "Oh, you should join the Agents of Mirth," and I was like, "Oh, what is that?" And she told me all about it, and I went to my first event with them, and they were so awesome. It's a pretty big group, and they've actually been like great standing with the Brevard community and do tons of events to the point where they're not even really looking for events anymore. They're being asked to come to so many events.
What's the name of the event? The place again? I'm sorry.
It's a group. It's a group.
Agents of Mirth.
Agents of Mirth.
Yes, that's it.
Mirth.
Now, if people want to contact you to do some of these events or just to maybe help out or something like that, is there a website or something they should go to?
Yeah, I believe their website is agentsofmirth.com. We have a Telegram group chat. Meetup is where we post all of our events there. So that's a really good place to keep track of what events that they have going on. We definitely allow, all sorts of members to become a fully fledged member. We do a full background check, which I think is really cool. You even get a little almost like license card that they make for you with your picture on it. So the full members are all background checks. And the organization is...
So it's pretty legit.
Yes, very, very legit.
Okay.
They're their official charity organization. I don't know all of the terms, but
So would this be like a 501c3
yes,
then? Is
that's
what they
it.
are?
Yes, exactly.
We know all the fancy lingo here.
So
Because we've applied and failed, that's why we know all about it.
yeah, we're not 501c3. We're 501f, and then like the lowest number you can
Well-
possibly get.
Well, right now, Megaplex is going through the process of turning into a 501c3.
Okay.
So it is a utter pain. So.
Yeah, I imagine.
but
Lots
instead of
lots
getting-
lawyers involved.
Instead of getting an A or B or C, oh, we failed. We got an F.
Well, I have something I guess that you're trying to promote through Agents of Mirth here. Let me. Get
Yes,
this on.
actually, I am. It's a fundraiser that I run myself every year, but this year I've been trying to get other furries involved. The Agents of Mirth are helping out with the event, but I'm actually opening it up to any furries in the Orlando area that would like
what's it
to
called?
come. So the event is called Paws in the Park. It's an event. It's to benefit the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando, which is our local shelter. Running up to the event, they run an online fundraiser. And I've created a team called the Florida Furries. And our team is, 2 days ago, we were the #1 team, but unfortunately we've been taken over.
So
Can't
what
have-
is
can't have
what is the team? Explain what you're doing.
Yeah, sure. So it's basically we are running a online fundraiser, so you can create an account and raise donations.
Okay. And it's for a specific shelter?
Yes, it's for the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando.
Is that a no-kill shelter, or is that?
I don't know if they're a no-kill, but they're our biggest shelter here in Orlando. They have 2 locations, one in Sanford and one in more of the Orlando area.
And they adopt out animals?
They what?
They adopt out animals?
Yes. I've actually visited the shelter. I have a video on my YouTube of me visiting in suit the shelter and meeting some of the pets there.
Maybe Yappy could show that a little later.
Actually, I think he has a video queued up already from what I'm seeing
Ooh.
back here.
Here
we're
we go.
going to take a look
here
at
we
this
go.
video.
We'll show the video.
Hey everybody, Lindsay here. I'm here with Leilia Spaniel, and we're going to talk to you about our fundraiser for Paws in the Park. Paws in the Park is a fundraiser to benefit the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando, our local animal shelter. The Pet Alliance is a wonderful facility, and their programs are run entirely from donations from the community. Last year, I was able to raise over $500, largely thanks to members of the furry community donating. This year, I want to double that, but I know that with your help, we can do it. If helping animals in need wasn't exciting enough, I have a couple donation incentives that I think you might enjoy. For donations of $10 or more, you can get a 3x3 vinyl Leilia Spaniel sticker. Yes, that's you. These stickers are durable, waterproof, weatherproof stickers from Sticker Mule with artwork from the amazing Golden Druid. For donations of $20 or more, you can get a pack of Fluff Butt trading cards. These card packs have 5 unique cards in them, 1 Leilia Spaniel and 4 other furry trading cards. These cards are adorable and unique, and you definitely don't want to miss out. Please keep in mind, if you want to receive a donation incentive, you'll need to contact me directly. Send me a message on Twitter or Telegram with proof of your donation and an address to send it to, and I will get your goodies sent out as soon as possible. We hope that you'll consider a donation to our fundraiser, and remember, no amount is too small. And if you aren't in a position to donate, we totally understand. Just spread the word and we will be so very grateful. Now let's say you are local to the Orlando area and want to help out even more. That's awesome. We've created a fundraising team and we would love to have you join our efforts. All you need to do is go to the Paws in the Park website, which I'll link in the description. Set up your fundraising page and then join the Florida Furries team. Then you can start your fundraising. As of this video, the Florida Furries team is currently the top fundraising team for Paws in the Park. That's amazing. And if you would like to, we are also looking for fursuiters and handlers to help out on the day of the event, as we have been asked to perform at the event. If you think you would like to help out, please contact me through Telegram at Leilia Spaniel, and I can get you some information on that. The event takes place on February 9th. Paws in the Park is one of the largest dog events in Orlando, and this is an amazing opportunity to show how awesome the furry community is. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you'll consider helping out in our efforts to benefit the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando. Yay!
Aw.
There you go.
Oh.
And that's a stage. That's not a stage. That's that's Lindsay right there.
We are professional.
All the world's a stage.
Yes. So that sounds awesome. So what is the Paws in the Park website? Do you recall right offhand? If not, we can find it and we can talk about.
We
can
will
post it
go
later.
ahead and we'll retweet it on our official
Oh,
Twitter
okay.
page.
Yeah, and I definitely have the link on any of my pages there. I think if you just search like Paws in the Park, it's one of the top ones
Okay.
there. But I did want to talk a little bit. So they have asked us to perform at the event, which is a pretty huge. This is the largest dog event in Orlando. And I've actually been working with them for the past few years trying to perform at the event. But they've been hesitant because they have Disney characters there.
Gotcha.
Oh, I was just wondering that because I know because I work for that mouse. So I was
Yes.
wondering the dogs of Disney, but yeah, I
so-
know that they will segregate you completely
Right.
from them.
They do
So
not
I
play
guess
well with mascots.
I'm not sure exactly why, but this year they don't seem to have the Disney characters because they basically are asking us to take their place, which is really a big deal. And we are looking for a few more performers for that. So if there's
Oh,
anyone
I think we can hook you up.
interested,
I think we can get you some
How do you
content.
need? 2,000, 3,000, what?
and handlers too. We definitely need some handlers for that.
At least
so.
February is still cool enough.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully.
Be on your best behavior, folks.
Yes. So we're going to make a challenge to all the people watching the Pawpet Show right now to
That
help
means you.
to help out Lindsay and Paws in the Park. If you have an ability to donate maybe $10, $20 or more, but if not, even if it's $1, we're going to ask every person watching the Pawpet Show if you have the ability to donate even $1, but if a little more, that'd be awesome. To go ahead and do that. And do they have to earmark it from?
Wait, she wants $1,000 $5 donations, so she has to send out 1,000
Stickers or things, but if
How
they
are you
want
gonna mail all those? You're gonna lick 1,000 stamps.
Yes, I will.
but if people want to make sure that you get the credit that it goes to the right location, is there a specific place that they have to donate on the site?
There is. You can find it on the site. By I think when you donate, it'll ask you if you want to donate to a certain person. I also have a link directly on my Twitter, Telegram.
And that's
Facebook.
Leilia Spaniel.
It is. Yes, it is actually under. I believe it's under Leilia Spaniel.
Okay.
Um,
So everybody go to Twitter at some point tonight, maybe while we're taking a little break or something. And if you're going to make a donation, check out Leilia Spaniel's Twitter. It's at Leilia Spaniel. And make sure that you donate and reference her so that her organization gets credit for the funds. And we can see, let them see just how cool the Pawpet Show viewers are and help out all the little puppies and the dogs and the greater pets of Orlando. Because I'm sure they do cats and other
Yes.
animals too.
You do hamsters?
probably.
Hamsters are so cute.
Yeah, especially if they're running around in a little ball with a little smudge mark on their butt,
Right?
thinking that they're Bolt.
Now, if you don't mind, after the event and everything, will you give us a call or maybe come by?
Yeah,
and
let us know how
it
things went.
Yeah, I'd love to hear a
absolutely.
wrap-up report on how this whole thing went.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys having me out here to talk about this. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart.
And then I also have a request for you after.
Ah!
Oh, look! It's a Timberwolf puppet.
Attacking our guests.
That is a Timberwolf puppet. So I guess and look, it looks like, look at his eyes. He's like sleepy eyed. So you get to do a Timberwolf puppet a little later on then.
Yeah, how long do we have you for tonight? Are you staying for the whole show, or are you just gonna hang out for a little bit?
Yeah, are you gonna stay for the whole 4-hour gig? Or
Because we
I
got
probably
we got
can't
games.
stay for the whole show just because I usually wake up at 5 in the morning, and it's about an hour drive home.
right. Well, we'll see what we can do and stay as late as you can. Have fun with us. And like I say, I have a little proposition. How would you like to be part of a?
Her husband is here.
Yes. How would you like to be part
Not
of
that
a
proposition, you fool.
an event at Megaplex that is geared towards kids?
I would actually be very interested in that.
Does Leilia dance?
Oh yes, I don't dance, but Leilia
But Leilia
dances.
likes to dance.
Well, speaking of which, a little bit later, we do have the thing that we do on the show.
Called Subservient.
And would you be
Would-
okay with doing that?
Will Leilia be okay with doing that?
I think I can convince her to do that. Yes.
Nice.
We appreciate that.
All right. Well,
What could
And
possibly
also,
go wrong?
we do have a game show that we play. It's called Are You Smarter Than KP?
And I have 7 questions. Which we can edit down to 5 if we need to.
If they're about monarchs, I can answer pretty much any of them.
Ooh.
About monarchs?
Monarch butterflies.
KP is the master. You
Okay,
are going
well,
up
hold that
against him.
thought. Let me go ahead and find a couple of monarchs.
Did you hear my little talk about the butterflies? And
Actually, I did. I raised monarchs myself, so it made me really happy.
Oh, cool! I have to show you the little teeny tiny. They just hatched like within the last couple of days, and I got a picture of like 3 or 4 of them on one little plant. I've got 12 of them on. I counted 12 so far.
You guys can network.
Yeah, the butterfly gauntlet has been thrown.
Now, do you mind if while we have you on mic, if we ask you just a couple of quick, silly questions that we ask all of our guests?
Yeah, any questions from our audience? We have about, 8 people watching. So,
as a matter of fact, I'll start the ball rolling.
Yeah.
We watched your YouTube video. I see a number of classic animated films in the background on the shelves. What is your favorite animated film?
That would be Lady and the Tramp. Probably not a surprise.
No.
So do you eat spaghetti with your husband like that?
Actually, I hate spaghetti.
what? You don't like noodles?
Do you eat macaroni and cheese like that?
Cannot be
String them
friends.
all together and then so you can kiss. Get those little cheesy lips.
You don't
Maybe
like
we'll have
ramen
to try
noodles?
that.
You don't even like ramen
If
noodles?
you string macaroni together, all you're going to get is one big circle. That wouldn't be do too much
No,
there.
you,
But you can make it messes and
you
back
can
and
make
forth.
messes back and forth. Yeah, make a little curl.
Or you can go get the sewer pipe ones, the big long.
sewer pipe macaroni.
We used to call it rotolinis or whatever. We used to call them
You
sewer
mean
pipes.
Rotini,
you idiot.
You don't get out.
Sewer
See,
pipe noodles.
this is why he's the director. He's not mentally capable of doing anything above that.
Oh, come on.
Let me corral the train wreck here. Do you have anything else as far as hobbies or things you like to do for fun that you'd like to share?
I don't do as much as I used to, but I do sculpt from time to time. Actually, I used to be really into it. A couple times I had a booth at Megaplex selling my sculptures.
Oh, nice.
And I haven't had as much time. My job is pretty busy, and then all the fursuiting that I've been doing.
When you were a little girl, what was your favorite board game?
My favorite board game?
When you were a little girl, you could play board games with your friends. What was the one you always wanted to play?
I think I enjoyed Mousetrap a lot. But
Yes.
it was a
Ooh.
lot to set up.
It never worked for me.
Right.
It never caught the
I liked
mouse.
The concept of Mousetrap.
If I can digress just for a moment, the guy you're talking to, he's the guy we can't take to escape rooms. This is how he's into.
Yeah, because he
stuff like
disassembles everything.
Yeah, he breaks
picks
them.
the locks.
But you know when I saw your story on CNN, and Mutt and I were in New Orleans when that came on. We had just come back from the French Quarter, and we were in a nasty motel, but they at least had CNN, so we watched it.
That's good.
And I was actually able to connect with the anxiety part that you had brought up, because my history goes back, way back, probably way before you were even born.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Back in 1989,
I was still alive then. I was still alive then. That's a weird thing to say.
Gappy likes everything he's older than dirt. No, he's not older than dirt, just older than the dust in the house.
But I put on my first costume as it was Billy Bob, and probably the next day I put on a Chuck E. Cheese as I was working for the Chuck E. Cheese up near Sanford, up there in Altamont, and I absolutely fell in love with doing that, and I found that I wouldn't go out and perform publicly in front of people at all ever outside of a costume. When I put on those costumes, I was out doing the zaniest, goofiest stuff in front of the families and the kids and whatever. So fast forward to about 1997 or about 96, I decided that I wanted to buy my own costume and actually bought a fox costume. It was a very creepy looking thing. I still have it.
Caffeine
Still have
Fox.
it?
Caffeine
I still
Fox.
have it.
Yeah.
And so then about a year later, I found this online group of people that decide that they go out and do these conventions and stuff. And I was finally able to, because all through high school and all through college, I never went to parties. I never went out to do anything. When my vacations came up at work, I stayed home. Well, once I found the fandom and got into the costumes and was able to go out into the con space, finally I was basically broken out of my shell. I was out performing in front of stages, in front of groups of people. I was mingling with people. So finally, so basically that costume did open me up into the public, because I still to this day don't perform outside of costume, as in either I'm behind a puppet or behind a costume. So I very much, was able to connect with what you were feeling on that episode. So really, because I was expecting, the typical tabloid news story, but that whole episode went pretty good.
Yeah, I really appreciate that they kind of took a different spin on it and focused on some of the healing aspects of the community and how it's made a difference in people's lives.
Mhm.
And I think that's a story that was really worth sharing, and I think they did a pretty good job on it.
If I could just interject really quickly, if you follow the Funday Pawpet Twitter, I just retweeted the contact information and the video from what she's been talking about. If you can help to push the word out on that or to contribute, please do.
We tweet everywhere.
Thank you.
And donate. Donate tonight.
Oh, and by the way, this is Hubert T. Manatee from Action Manatee News. I did see you on the CNN special. I thought it was great, but it did leave me with one little question.
Oh, boy.
Who is your favorite My Little Pony?
Who is my favorite My Little Pony?
Yes.
I'm really partial to, a lot of people would think Fluttershy, and I do love her, but I really like Applejack.
Ooh.
Applejack.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got questions from Monarch Butterflies.
I like Big Mac.
Well, go ahead. What's your question?
Yep.
about Monarch?
Yep, I like
we gotta
Big
do
Macs
our
too, but
Smarter Than KP.
Quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh, you're talking about that for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as everything else, is there anything besides this next event in the park coming up that you're thinking about doing as well?
I've got really the only other thing that I know I'm doing, because they asked me back, was the event for Down syndrome. I'll be at FC next weekend if we're talking about furry stuff.
Okay.
That's, I think, there's FWA and Megaplex. I typically run a fursuiting in public panel that kind of talks about how to get involved in some of the stuff that I do.
What do you do for Cinco de Mayo?
Usually I don't do much Cinco de Mayo.
Just as a side note, this puppet show actually started as a charity.
Oh, that's awesome.
It started doing puppet shows
Give Kids the World?
at Give Kids the World.
Oh, I used to volunteer there.
Yes,
We
we
did.
used to
We
do
did. We did
at
too.
the little Puppet Hilarious, or Hilarium, Puppetus, what was the title of that?
Puppetus
Hilarium and the Castle. So when you open up the door, it's like, welcome to the castle.
Oh my God.
And we would,
Rusty the Armor, yeah.
yeah, and we would do a little puppet show right there at the puppet stage in the castle.
That's
And we
really
also
cute.
did, for a while, we also had costume characters.
Oh, yeah, we had costume characters, and actually I was good friends with the mayor for a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've been friends with Miss Mary and Remy.
Okay, so Miss Mary was before our time. Miss
Wow.
Mayor was still a bachelor at that time.
Oh,
Mary
okay.
was after our
Yeah,
time.
this was after.
This was before he got married.
Yeah.
And there were so many songs we would do that we have learned to hate.
So this was like obviously going back 20 years. So, but we've pondered going back, but our lives just got so busy and trying to, because we used to go every Friday night. We would
Yep.
put on a puppet show at the castle every week.
Wonderful group of people.
Yeah, that is a wonderful group, and if you are local and are looking for somewhere to volunteer, they're always volunteers in like all of their different departments.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I know they're great. They're a great group to volunteer with.
Yep.
So do we have any questions from the channel, Mutt?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting my.
We
questions
are
sorted.
scattered across many channels, so maybe we'll give her a break. Maybe she can either.
You want to take a breather for a while?
Do you want to do a Subservient, or do you want to try to do some puppeteering there with that little wolf puppet?
Or do you want to play Smarter Than KP game show?
Or do you want to have a cookie?
Or do you want to do it all at one time?
Why don't you play while you puppet while eating a cookie?
That might be difficult,
Well, it would require three
but
hands.
impressive.
Yeah, it would require three hands.
Stand on your head and bark like a seal.
I'll tell you what, if you want to think about it for a bit, we'll go ahead and give you a break.
Okay.
And we'll decide what you want to do next. How about that?
All right.
You'll
Sounds
decide.
good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yay! Applause sound.
Now we're
Applause
back-
sound.
Now we're back in here.
There it is. Hey! There applause. There's our audience.
Found the phone.
All right, I've got 10 questions ready to rock.
Okay. What is with
leave
this?
the phone alone.
This is as bad as this.
Oh, she's got a puppet.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Stand back. The tears
She
did
took a
it.
fancy
Oh,
to
you
the
just
capybara.
made his day.
Oh.
He did work for this. pulled out a puppet.
Well, she's going to use another puppet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she brought her own.
Well,
What did she
can't hear
find?
Good deed denied.
She has an $800 Muppet puppet.
What is that?
Was it one of the other scary ones from the other room?
She's not tall enough for this job.
Are they?
There we go.
Oh!
There we go.
Oh my God, it's so adorable. Wait a minute, where did this come from?
Like, how do you guys do this for 4 hours?
Is this one of
Those are those always happy things. The Koopa Caberas or whatever.
Capybara.
Oh, okay.
Chupacabra.
I don't know which way to point it.
There you go. You just pointed
You
at
look at the camera.
She's doing great.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah?
You are a dentist's best patient. Oh, that'll let you hear.
There
You
you
can
go.
hear what we say.
Oi.
I think I have to.
Do we need to give her a chair?
She's in a chair.
Yeah, we need,
Get a stool from
Yeah,
the other.
we need to give her a phone book is what we need.
A booster.
Do they still make phone books?
No.
Yes, they keep dropping them on my doorstep every 6 months, and I
Well,
throw
there you
them
go.
away.
Grab about 6 of them. That might boost her up high enough.
She's doing Pac-Man.
Wait a minute, I got a thingy here.
Wait, we got a
Oh, we got a
he's
milk
got,
crate.
he's got a thingy.
We got a milk crate.
A thingy might work.
That sounds dangerous.
Shorts.
He has like the
Hang on.
So short. How cute.
that won't work.
That won't
Might
work.
work. It might work.
Do you need help getting up to the seat?
Oh, good grief.
That's just
Hold
gonna.
on, wait a minute.
This is a recipe for disaster.
Do you want to try to scoot up on the
Go
bench?
get one of the stools from the.
Yeah, just get the stool.
There we go.
All right.
Now she's gonna duck her head. Oh, okay.
That would be embarrassing.
Yeah, I was about to say this is a very dangerous. I'm pretty glad you can't see what's going on below the stage right now. It's a very unstable predicament.
I really want to take a picture of this with my cell phone.
This is what the Muppets have to go through.
It's a lawsuit waiting to happen right now.
Oh, the things for entertainment.
Oh, that would be a good one
The
for my.
TG Lee
All right.
Company is going to find out we swiped one of their milk crates.
That's actually not a TG Lee milk crate.
I
That's
know,
from the
but-
store.
That's like a generic one.
So you are an El Chupacabra? What are you?
I'm a capybara.
Capybara.
Yeah,
I'm a Bora?
a capybara.
Hello, Capybara. Are you from Australia? Is that what it's from?
Um.
You sound like Australian.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Let's go with that.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Right, mate.
Majority rules.
So what do capybaras eat?
They eat air like she is right now.
Yeah. Sequins.
Give her. Well, it is your buffet tonight because we got sequins.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
They eat shiny things.
That's my job.
We have a jacket
Copy
for you to
Pac-Man.
eat.
Yeah,
we have
that
a
is your
stage
job.
for you
No,
to eat.
I don't need my jacket. Hi.
We better hide it.
Oh,
Don't scare her. Poor thing.
You make her fall off her stool.
Give her Pac-Man balls. to munch
Open
on.
your mouth and say, ah.
Tom, Tom, Tom. Waka, 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 waka.
Ooh, I'm looking. I'm looking.
Gonna get a dentist visit. Bite him! Bite him! Bite him! Bite the dog.
No, don't bite me.
Yes.
No,
chop
don't
him.
bite me.
Chop
No.
him well.
You'll rip my fabulous Snoopy scarf.
oh, that is fabulous.
With those rodent-like front chompers.
Uh-oh.
I know. They're beautiful.
They are. Do you brush your tooth?
Every day.
Every day.
I'm floating and I can't get. Oh, no.
You can almost see your reflection in the sequins.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, Rummage, if you look down far enough, they can see a reflection in your glasses.
So
There you are.
So do you have a name besides capybara?
My name is Boris.
Horace.
Boris.
Boris, the capybara.
Oh, there you go, Boris.
Not
Bora.
Dolores. Boris.
Dolores Boris.
Dolores Borealis.
Horace. Dolores Borealis, the Coca Boris.
Yeah, exactly.
Capybaras. It's in
Her.
the old gum tree.
Her business card
Watches
is
with
gonna be
Lavoris.
massive.
Mary King with one tooth is he. Laugh, capybara, laugh, capybara.
So do we have any questions for Capybara Borealis?
What do you eat?
Sequins. I already
Sequins.
said
We already
that.
went over this.
No, this is what you eat right here.
Oh.
But
Tater chips.
Capybaras are omnivores.
Vulpes says that they live in South America.
Oh.
Oh, the
Whoops.
South
But you're
American way.
Well, you're allowed to live. Alfie wants to
Heck
know.
are you singing?
The
Alfie
South American
Alfie
way.
from chat wants to know. I want to remember where we get that from. What is your favorite cookie?
My favorite cookie?
Favorite cookie?
Um.
This can be either you or your friend.
I like ginger snaps.
Really? In real life or as puppet?
Yes, both.
Oh, very good. Speaking of cookies,
Macadamia nut cookie.
she's devouring all the cookies. Those aren't capybara cookies.
What?
Those are not Joanna eggs.
Oh, wait. I don't need those.
What's
You don't eat. Do you eat? Do you eat ramen noodles?
Ramen.
Ramen.
Ramen, like the video game?
Ramen noodles.
Oh,
Okay, what about spaghetti you don't like? Is it sauce or the noodles?
the sauce.
Oh, so you're okay with plain noodles?
Yeah, that's fine.
My hero. Okay, we can be friends again.
Put some butter on.
You
that.
like our ramen noodles?
Or Alfredo.
Sure,
Yeah.
but I
Hey,
like,
yeah, buddies.
but they're much better dry.
What do you mean?
What,
Like not cooked?
Like
Right.
you eat them like crunchy?
Yeah, like cereal.
What?
What are you, nuts?
I like to eat rice cakes without
put up-
water.
Oh my gosh, that's insanity.
You put
That's
milk
so
You
on
have
them?
lost your minds.
You put milk on them?
Oh,
You put milk on them. And
I might
bananas.
have to try
That might
that.
be worth a
Bananas
shot.
and strawberries. With
Oh, I had Cheerios with strawberry.
with crunchy. Actually, I've never tried dried noodle before. I might like them. Because they're cooked. They're just dried, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It works.
So do you like Alfredo?
Oh yeah, love Alfredo.
Okay, Jed Martin wants to know, what is your favorite potato chip flavor?
A jalapeno.
Ooh, I love that as well.
So long as you don't say
We're
ranch.
gonna be very good.
No.
Okay, Donovan wants to know, how many cavities do you have in your teeth?
Well, I have two. Somehow.
2 teeth, 2 cavities. That's all you can have.
I have
Okay.
one tooth and 2 cavities.
Slavic also does not like sauce on his pasta.
Yeah.
I agree. Actually, I do
Actually-
adore dry pasta.
Ew.
No, I do not. Not I like it cooked, but I can eat it with like nothing on it.
Yeah.
'Cause I love
Actually, the
it.
good news is her gums are fine. Her teeth are fine as her gums that have 23 cavities.
Do you
in
like
it.
do you like plain rice as well?
Yes.
My friend. We're going out to eat together. Okay.
You're so weird and dichotomy. You're like full of dichotomies.
I don't even know what that word means. Okay, so you just watch your mouth, Mister.
You like super ultra spicy stuff.
It's a
And then-
small mint the size of Albuquerque.
dichotomy. Okay.
Okay. Sawblade wants to know, what's your favorite roller coaster?
Oh. That's a hard one.
This
I love
show.
roller coasters.
Some of your favorites. First one that pops into your mind.
It's been a while, but I like to ride the oh my god. What's the one?
The,
at
the,
Animal
oh my god, I don't
Kingdom?
think
Incredible
I've been on
Hulk?
that one.
Incredible
Oh,
Hulk?
the Incredible Hulk is good. Yeah, I
Nice.
like that one.
Do you like Rip Ride Rocket?
What?
Do you like Rip Ride Rocket? Over at Universal? That's the other one with the music that plays.
Oh
The
yeah,
one
but
that
it's
takes,
been
the one that
so
takes you straight up
long.
and straight down.
Yeah.
Which you read on the other day.
Yeah, and I'm still feeling the effects of it. Thank you.
We can talk about our buddy Bronson's first trip to Universal Studios as a guest.
Well, the first trip in like about 15 years or so.
Yeah, first. Okay. We've got requests to meet your husband. I don't know if that's an
Oh.
option or not.
Oh well.
Maybe he can help us out with Are You Smarter Than KP? You can both team up.
Do you know somebody named Gadget?
He might do that.
Okay, cool. We might have that option. Say your prayers. Maybe it'll happen.
Do you know somebody named Gadget?
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, because they're just asking if we're treating you okay. If you need them to call the police.
Oh.
Yeah, you might want to just have him.
They said leave your mouth open
what?
for yes.
I'd say dial the police, but don't hit send just yet. But have it ready. Let's see
Yeah,
now.
911 on standby. There we go.
What is your favorite movie? Asks M. Wolf. M. Wolf Shyamalan.
Well, Lady the Tramp, definitely.
Read that one.
And
Favorite non-animated.
not oh.
And the Saw series.
Ones with actual
In the
people
Saw
actors.
series.
Oh, no. I do love Back to the Future.
There you
A
go.
lot.
Oh, there you go. Good one.
And anyone in particular, or just the whole series in general?
It's
I'm
kind of like
partial-
one long movie.
Right. I'm partial to the first one.
Yeah, I've watched
Yep,
all
me
three tied together like one long 6-hour film. It was great.
Do you have a catchphrase?
A catchphrase?
If you have a catchphrase, quick, make one up. Go.
No, not really.
Nope.
Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
What's your favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor?
To be honest, I love ice cream, but Ben and Jerry's has too much stuff in it.
Okay. Oh, so you like standard.
Oh, so you like just like your rice? You like it plain vanilla?
You just like
My
plain,
favorite
no flavor ice cream.
is bubblegum, and I can never find it anymore.
Ooh. Actually, you know what? I believe they have it at Old Town.
What?
They have bubblegum at Old Town.
She's on her way. Bye.
Okay, you can come down.
She's running off.
There is a Wednesday night fur meet at Old Town, so you can come and get your bubblegum ice cream.
Yeah, it's that little coffee ice cream shop in the middle of it.
Oh.
Yeah, they do have bubblegum.
You just made my day. Like,
So Sanford, say if you get on I-4 about 3 p.m., you can get to Old Town by 5 p.m.
Through traffic.
Yeah, it's I-4 from Sanford.
Yeah, if there's traffic, you'll be there by 7.
Hey, Slush Wolf wants to know.
And then, wait, there's construction. Make that 7:30.
Slush Wolf wants to know, what's your favorite rock band?
oh man.
Say Kiss and What Will Love You Forever.
I like a lot of classic rock bands.
No, Nirvana is not classic rock.
Yes, she's vibrating. The audience is like, she's vibrating.
Too much
She's
coffee.
excited.
Too much coffee.
Oh no, I
Do you like
don't
coffee?
know what my favorite is.
What was the last
I love
Aerosmith.
ELO.
Van
a
Halen.
lot.
ELO,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, ELO. Yeah, we like ELO.
Evil woman.
Yeah.
Evil woman.
He is a woman. That's not that.
I don't know if this will make you happy, but I just did a quick search, and apparently Walmart sells ice cream cups of bubblegum flavored ice cream.
Oh, I'm going to Walmart now. Buy.
Yeah, but those are the cups. Those are not like the half-gallon.
So you just suck down
the
20
little,
cups.
Little single serving, yes.
Yeah, you just have to suck down 20.
You know what I hate about Walmart is that after you do the register, they have these little impulse buy things after the register. They have these little peanut butter ding-dongs that I love, but you don't see them until after you've already cashed out.
Ding dong.
So
yeah.
I have to go past the register, get a ding-dong, and then come back to the
And wait
register, and they
till
look
it's
like I'm
6-hour
stealing
line.
stuff.
Mutt doesn't need to buy ding dongs. Mutt
No,
is
but
a ding dong.
yeah, I am a ding-dong. Okay, what else?
Search in the chat room.
What's your
Next
favorite
rolling,
pizza
next rolling.
topping?
Well, we could.
Well, I'm
also-
guessing she doesn't like spaghetti sauce. She probably doesn't like pizza.
I like pizza with very light sauce.
How about white pizza?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, and before we finish, did we ever get another Magic 8 Ball?
No, but we got the app.
Yeah.
There's an app for that.
Hello, Magic App.
Another thing we do here with our interviewees is we ask, or let you ask, a question of the Magic.
We haven't done that since we've been back.
Well, we haven't really
We
had
haven't
any
ever
guests.
guessed.
Yeah, I guess you're right. No, wait a minute. I thought we had Subservient when we first came back.
Oh, she
Did she
about to
just
fall.
fall?
She almost
Oh,
did.
no! Oh, that's
Oh,
it.
oh, the bottom of the thing has a butt bend in it.
I'm going to try something safe.
I have an
Yeah,
FPS.
thank you. That's about what I was saying from the beginning.
Oh, look, it's got the imprint. It's got the imprint of your butt.
I should clarify. She's our first time guest here because we did have Romeo and Campion on a couple weeks
That's
ago.
what it was.
as well,
I know we had it.
I have an FPS folder.
So technically, they're not really guests; they're more like families. So
Evil woman.
This is how we treat our guests. We give them the most uncomfortable chairs to sit on.
Oh, I deleted all my FPS stuff.
Because we thought we
you
were
did,
never
'Cause
coming
the show
back.
was over.
I think that's probably too tall.
Cancel
Hang
it.
on.
Hold on.
I see your head.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't
Wait a
think
minute.
this
Hold
is
on.
working.
No. Stay up there. Look. I'm bouncing on people's heads.
They can only see the headphones. You're fine.
Okay.
Well, just
Okay.
do it in front of the
There
headphone.
we go.
hang on.
Hey, we've
hang
done
on.
it!
Hey, look at us. Pay no attention to the head down here.
No, there's no head.
No, nothing there.
I'm downloading Magic 8 Ball
There's
app.
no head. Look.
Nobody here but our still belly sapsuckers.
No head.
Ooh, it's got a 2 out of 5 star rating. I
Ooh.
wonder why. Maybe it doesn't give the answers they
Yeah, it
want.
probably ticks everybody off.
Hi. Oh.
Okay, hang on. I'm pulling
That's
up a
weird.
web version of the Magic
weird.
8 Ball here. See who gets it first.
Well, you think there'd be an instant one. You think it would be on the phone.
It's probably
Thing.
because half of them report back to Facebook.
Oh my god, it takes forever to download.
No.
You might
No.
have. You know what? By the time this downloads, you might be able to go to Walmart, buy one, and come back.
Here, ask a question. I'll give you the answer.
Oh. Any
Ask
question?
a yes/no question.
A yes or no question.
Yeah. Ask
We had an affirmation ball. I love that one.
Ask Magic Ezra a question.
Look into his crystal
Okay,
ball.
hang on. I got it up here.
He's got an
ask-
instant app. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
want
too
this.
late. We're doing Ask Magic
Don't
Ezra.
want to download this app no more. I'm tired of it.
So ask me a yes/no question.
Let's see.
Magic 8 ball.
Magic Ezra ball. Yes, you have to shake the Magic Ezra.
Okay.
So first you got to ask me the question.
Okay.
Good.
Will I break $1,000 on my fundraiser?
Will she break $1,000 on her fundraiser? Shake the Magic Ezra. The answer is try again later.
Of course it is.
All right, my Magic 8 ball says
Told
most
you
likely.
not to have the jerky.
My Magic 8 ball says most likely.
Okay, there he is. He's got it in the app.
Hang on, KP has the official one because mine also says ask
that-
again later.
And that $1,000 is going to come as $1,001 donations.
Yeah!
Oh no, it's going to come as $255 donations.
Our
So
group
It's going to
will.
come as it's going to come as
you got to
100.
lick 250 stamps.
It's going to come as
Lick
one.
it, lick
It's
it.
going to come as 100,000 pennies.
You do it like this.
I'm going to bookmark this. Add to home screen. Magic 8 ball add.
What are you doing?
I'm licking so that you can see the head.
Well, Leilia is a spaniel. She knows how to lick
How
things.
many licks does it
Does.
take?
Take to get to the center of a capybara.
Okay,
Let's
okay. Wait a
find
minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
We're waiting a minute.
Wait, what?
What is that?
Oh, that's a
Oh,
donation.
that's the first donation.
It's a $10 donation.
Oh, we're doing donations now?
Yeah, you can leave one. You can leave one behind.
I
There
haven't
you go.
donated
That's
anything.
$10 to the cause.
$10, $20, $30,
Oh.
$30.
I only have hundreds. Sorry.
Yeah, it's gone.
Only have hundreds.
I'll go give this to
Wait,
you.
who gave the 10?
I could actually break 100.
No, I'm joking. Was that a 10?
Yes.
Okay, well, give me a 10. I'll give you 20.
Oh my god.
I got to run back to make the change.
Hold on. Let me do it this way proper.
Here. Over here.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
What is even happening?
Hey, we're making
There.
it. We're making
There,
it.
making it rain 20s.
Making it rain right over here. Here we go.
I'll take care of it.
There. Now you got two $10 donations.
Two $10 donations. Do we get more? Anyone else? Doesn't have to be $10. It can be $1.
Hey, but we got
Wait a minute. Who has the money? Wait a minute. Who the hell's got money?
Whoa.
Who the hell's got that money? I want to know who has the money up there. Who's got the money?
The money.
Ezra,
JR's got the money.
I've got the money. I'm giving it to the husband.
No. Who had the 50 and 100?
What 50 and 100?
That's for us to know and for you to find out.
It was just a visual gag.
It's not yours.
Who is whipping out fold money?
Was it one of those like
Who's carrying that kind of money?
repent in hell fake $100 bills?
No,
You guys are amazing.
that was for real.
Repent in hell. What kind of religion is this?
What? You mean like
The people that drop
you mean
fake
like-
$100
you mean
bills
like-
on the ground.
You mean like that? Or like that?
Wait a minute. How do
Or
you
like that?
How do you have that kind of money?
Or like
You're
that.
not working.
Like that?
Did
Trust fund, baby.
Did we pay you that?
No.
How come?
It's called mortgage money, baby.
I was gonna say, how can people without jobs have more money than I have?
There is a Leilia. We'll continue that discussion shortly. But at the moment, Leilia is in the his
Leilia! You got me on my knees, Leilia! All right, so welcome to the show, Leilia. Welcome to the Funday Pawpet Show. You are in the Fox room. So what we do is our audience will basically have us tell you something to do. We call it Subservient. We got it back from a Burger King ad, 20 years ago at this point, where we had Subservient chicken. We kind of stole it, and now it's all ours. So we will tell you what we want you to do.
And you act it out as best you can.
And do and have fun and have fun with it. And I can already tell you're gonna just own this. So okay, looking for Subservience, ladies and gentlemen. The first one from Shortcake says, "Nose beep the camera."
Gently, please.
Don't. It's not a football player. Don't ram it over. Here it comes.
Nose beep the camera. Nose boop. Boop.
There you go.
There it is.
I got a squeaky sound at the house. A little squeaky thing I stole. I don't want to ban it. Toys. All right. Next one is Hug the Poink Puppet.
Hug the Poink Puppet.
Is that a possibility at the moment?
Well, it's right here.
Okay. Give me the
Capybara. Here.
Look at that. She's all ready. She needs the hugs.
Sorry.
She needs the hugs. Oh, she's gonna explode.
Let her hug the cape. Let her hug.
Oh my goodness.
Let her hug the KP berry. Be careful.
Anxiety. I was having anxiety. She needed the hug.
Careful. You might want to move a little bit to your right because there's a figurine cabinet behind you.
Unfortunately, no music requests. We
So
do
move
not
away
have
from the
that-
figurine cabinet.
We
There
do
we
not
go.
have that kind of funding anymore. So it's gonna have to be a non-music request.
Well,
All
you
right.
can just do a jump to the right, and then you move over.
And then a
whatever
step to the left.
Step to the left and then a jump to the right.
and do a time
Put
warp
your
again.
hands on your hips.
And bring your
Knees
knees
inside.
But it's the pelvic thrust.
That makes you drive you insane.
Let's do the time warp again.
Yes, you will not do the pelvic thrust. Good. We don't want you to do the pelvic thrust. All right. Spin around the room from Rebel Coyote. Spin around the room.
Nick spin. Oh, look! She got a star on one knee.
Yes.
She has a star on the knee. Wow. Is that a birth? Is that like a birthmark? Oh, does your mommy and daddy have one too? Just mommy and daddy. What the hell? Mother and father.
So we need for you to point to the star.
Are you a point? You're not a pointer
Are
setter,
you a pointer? Are you
No.
a pointer?
No, she's
There
a
it
Springer
is.
Spaniel.
That's cute. There it is.
She's a Springer Spaniel, so spring.
Boing.
Boing.
Boing. Do we have a boing?
Boing.
Boing. How about we do? There you go.
All right, one more time.
Bounce around.
Okay, now shake your head so your ears flop around.
Yeah, flop them ears around. I whip my ears back and forth. I whip my ears back and forth. I whip my ears back and forth.
All right, now poke yourself in the tummy so that we can do the
Poop boy, oh boy.
that noise, the yell. Poke yourself.
Excellent.
Wait, that's the wrong noise. Poke yourself in the stomach so we can do the yell. No, that's not right, Leilia. Poke yourself in the stomach so you can yell.
It's the magic button.
No,
Everyone has a magic button in their belly button. It's the magic belly button.
maybe you need to poke both your fingers in your ears.
That's awesome. That's more entertaining.
How about
If you throw yourself on the couch, that's what will cause the yell.
the yell? Throw yourself on the couch. Gently throw yourself on the couch.
That's not it. Fart alarm.
Oh, I know what. Stand up and touch the star on your leg.
It's money.
I guess that was the money shot. Well, I don't know.
This is great.
I don't know. What can we do to make you yell?
This is something new.
Um,
Find the magic button. We're going
find
to
the
call
ma-
this segment Find the Magic Button.
Oh, maybe the magic button's on your nose. Beep your nose.
That's not the
Magic button.
button.
No.
Oh, now she gotta go pee-pee. Do the pee-pee dance. There you go. Do the pee-pee dance.
I know. Leilia, you have to sit down so that you can poke your toes. Now, poke your
She
toes.
doesn't have to. She's in shape.
Oh, the ticklish toes.
Just hitting buttons now.
How about pat your tummy and pat your head?
Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
How about pull your tail? Gently pull your tail. You gotta find it first.
Yeah, find her tail. Back there. Oh, it's running away from you. You better catch it. Catch that tail. She scolded her tail for running away.
No.
No, bad tail.
Oh, I know. You gotta scratch your chin.
Excellent.
I don't know. Where could that button be? Where do you think that button is?
I don't know, but we have about 82 more options.
Where is the button? How about put your paws on your shoulders?
Oh, you gotta do that! Dude, you're ruining all the sounds! You see what she did?
No.
Do dramatic gopher. You got to do dramatic gopher with that one. We'll come back to this because it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
You know dramatic gopher? Basically, turn your head to the camera, and at the last second, we're going to have you just turn and look at the camera real fast. Ready? Go.
But there's nobody at the camera.
No one at the camera. Fast forward.
That's okay.
We need a cameraman.
They're
counting change.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have a cameraman. The camera just moved.
He doesn't. Oh, it's not the regular cameraman. He doesn't know how to zoom. Let's see. How?
Okay, here we got one from Douglas. Says, find yourself in a horror film. So Freddy Krueger's coming after you right now. No! Welcome to prime time, puppy.
There's that will help.
There that is.
All right. So that's the button for her. Is Freddy Krueger's coming after her. Gotta be scared.
Shortcake goes, you guys had one job.
It was silly, but she's gonna do it.
That was awesome, Shortcake. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right, dramatic hamster, dramatic gopher, one more time.
So look at the wall, and then on 3, 1, 2, 3, you're gonna turn around. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Oh, so spooky.
Are you doing good? Can you do a little bit longer? You gotta end. Look at her go.
She's good. She's good.
See, I'd be all dead right now.
Can you walk a tightrope?
Oh, good one. Thank you, T'Chall. Don't fall because there's nothing but fire down there. Ah, that's it. Oh, she's burned it up.
Can you hide under the fox pillows?
Hide under the fox pillows.
You gotta hide under those fox
Then we
pillows.
won't see her anymore. Oh, where did she go?
Where is she?
Where did she go? Oh, we lost her. She just. I thought we had a subservient a minute ago. I looked away. Now she's gone. Oh, there she is. I see her now.
There it is.
She poked away.
Yeah.
I see her now. Wow, you're very good at this.
Oh, the baby's crying. You gotta hide. The baby's crying. Gotta hide your eyes. Play peekaboo with the baby. Where's the baby?
There it is. Where's the baby? There it is.
The baby's coughing. I think the baby's having a
Baby's
fit.
rapping.
That baby's having a fit.
All right, throw us another one, peeps. Pretend you're playing drums on the fox pillows.
They are bongo drums.
There you go.
Oh.
Yay!
go.
Drum solo. All right, pretend you're catching a Pokemon from Warlock. You're catching a Pokemon.
You gotta put the throw the Pokeball. There it goes.
Yay! You got it. Third shake. Do you play Pokemon? You do? Oh, we're gonna have to all be friends after this. Okay, we'll have to trade each other's friends. Let's see now. Do a hopscotch. Remember hopscotch? I'll say when you were a kid, but you were probably only a couple years ago. And yay! You did it!
Yay!
Okay, what else? Oh, pretend you're in the Enterprise doing a battle. That means the cameraman needs to tilt the camera right and left. So you're sitting down. Okay. Warp drive, Mr. Sulu. Oh no! The fires! They're firing on us. It's like Star Trek Noir. All right. Tear Gray says, "Show us your paws. Show us your paws. Lift them feet up. Look at that. There they are." All right. Let's grab a couple more.
Okay.
This is awesome. Thank you so much for doing this. This is lots of fun. Looking for another request from the audience. You can do this. You can do this, audience. We believe in you. Look like you're eating cookies from Tear Gray. We do the Beeble Hugh, but Hugh's kind of busy right now. Eating the cookies. Now, they're not chocolate cookies. They're special doggy cookies.
They're from Wolfgang.
Oh, there you go. Eat corn on the cob. Act like you're eating corn on the cob. Act like you're eating a long noodle. One long noodle. Yay, delicious. Okay, you're getting attacked by killer bees. Oh my gosh. Bees everywhere. Bees, they're going to get you. They're going to get you stinging. Oh, they're tickle bees. They're tickle bees. Oh, they're making you tickle. They're ticklish. They're ticklish. You're thumping your leg. Would that be crazy if bees were, they tickled you instead of stung you? It's the most bizarre thing. If they were tickle bees. And you get bees, and you get bees. We all get bees. Okay, do the can dance, but we're gonna have to sing that one. Right? Ready?
We gotta find songs from the 1920s that just went public domain.
All right. Let's do one more, and then we're going to give her a break.
Okay.
Because even the most energetic puppies need naps.
Well, then we're going to be doing Smarter Than KP.
And that's Smarter Than KP, yeah. All right, there you go. Where's Ezra?
I'm right here.
All right, throw Ezra in there, and we're going to give Ezra a hug.
Okay, hold on.
That'll be our finale. She's so adorable. My tooth just fell out. I need an insulin shot. Give me diabetes. Yay! Very good. Brilliant. That is Leilia, right? Leilia. Thank you, Leilia, for joining us on our Subservient episode. Brilliant. Sure, that works. Oh. All right, it is time for Sunday night's favorite game show, Are You Smarter Than KP? This is when we put KP's brain to test with yours to see who knows more. So now you don't have to have the answer correct. What you do have to be is close enough. Every answer is going to be a number. So whoever gets closest to the right answer is the winner, and you get chicken dinner. Now, we have compiled these questions based off of topics that have come up tonight, so they are relevant. And we have 10 questions, and we're going to start out with the first question. Do not say the answer out loud, just write them down. Don't let the person to the right of you next to you see what your answer is. You've got to be all stealth about it. And here's our first question. Now, according to basic Google search, what is the average life of a butterfly in months? What's the average life of a butterfly in months? If you just basically do a straight-on line Google search question of just a butterfly. If you just search, what's the average life of a butterfly in Google, you get a pop-up top line answer, all-purpose answer. Okay, what other buttons should I push here? Push the buttons. Feedback. Not my fault. How do you stop it? Oh, well, there it is. There's the quiz. All right, next question.
And Mud has broken everything again.
Here's the question. When did CNN first go on the air? In what year? What year did CNN first go on the air? And you do not have to have the perfect answer. You just have to be close enough.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Next question. What year was the first fire department? The very first fire department in the world was what year? The world. The United States is the world. Don't you know that? All right. Next question. Out of 100 monarch butterflies, how many actually survive to make it to adulthood? Out of 100 monarch butterflies, how many survive to make it to adulthood?
So basically, percent.
No, a number.
It's the same thing. How many out of 100 equals a percent?
How many of them? Oh, there you go. It could be a percent too. Alrighty. All right, next question. How many people attended Anthro Northwest this last year? How many people attended Anthro Northwest? All right. According again to the search, I didn't write down the source, but you can find it if you just type in the number. How many people watch CNN? How many CNN viewers are there per year watching CNN? All right. Looking for a number. There you go. Next question. Agents of Mirth started in what year? What year did Agents of Mirth start? All right, since its beginning, how many homeless dogs and cats has the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando helped? This is according to their own homepage. It is on their homepage, the front page. How many homeless dogs and cats have they helped since they have begun? Okay. Next question. How many species of monarch butterflies are there? How many species of monarch butterflies are there?
Probably the phrase should be how many subspecies are there?
How many subspecies are there?
Trick question.
Because monarch is a species in and of itself, so they all would be subspecies.
Okay, I'll have to double check that search. Would that be two different answers?
Nope.
Okay. How many subspecies then are there?
I'm just correcting your terminology.
Okay. All right. And in a lifetime, how many eggs will a monarch butterfly lay? In a lifetime, how many eggs will a monarch butterfly lay?
That varies depending on whether they lay them in the spring, summer, or in the...
This is on average, and you can just search it.
No,
If you ask that question to Google, it'll give you this number.
it's totally different.
You gotta answer. Ask Google. Don't yell at me. Because I asked Google, and Google had a number.
Google knows the most, right?
According to Google. All right, there you go. There's our answers, or their questions, rather. So again, you don't have to be right, but you got to be close. If you are right, you get 2 points.
This is a good one. You actually mixed them up.
Alrighty.
Got the numbers in the wrong order. This is going to be fun.
All right, good luck to this one. All right, it is the moment of truth.
All right.
Let's find out our answers.
The tote board right here. We're ready.
Oh, your microphone's cutting out there. It's worse than your phone.
It's something.
Yeah, not working.
See if this one stays on here. Hey, try this one here.
That's odd.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, hey.
Okay, for the first question, what is the average life of a butterfly? Mr. KP, what is your answer?
Nope, that doesn't work either.
That's not. You gotta tap it again. Keep tapping. Nope, nothing. His mic's not working.
Oh no. Technical difficulties. Now, oh, I heard a little bit.
Yep. Try again.
It stopped.
Darn it. Okay, what's the answer? What's that answer?
It says 2 years.
All right, it says 2 years. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta write down.
2 months. It says 2 months.
2 months. Okay.
You gotta put it up on the camera because we can't hear or see.
Okay, Leilia. Is it? Sure. Is it Leilia? I want to say Leilia.
Leslie? No.
Leslie? Leilia. I'm gonna have to write that down. I have a pen. Yeah, we do have a pen. Leilia.
That's what I said.
Okay, Leilia. What is your answer?
Okay, the answer varies.
Yes.
If they're
Her mic's jumping in and out.
1 to 2 months.
But if they're in the spring or the summer, they can live up to 9.
Exactly.
Hey.
That's why I put 2.
Okay, give her your mic.
Yeah, give her your mic. We're
Oh,
passing the
that one
mic.
works much
Yeah,
better.
there you go.
Okay, so you said 2 months?
Oh, no,
If
stop.
it's not migrating, 9 if it's migrating.
Okay, well, you have to yell at Google. All right, and your answer, sir? What's your name? What's your nickname?
You can call me Bear.
Bear? Okay, Bear.
Bear.
Bear. Leilia and Bear.
I also put down 2 months, so I guess I got this through osmosis from your butterfly.
All right, well, according to Google, that's never wrong. The answer is 12 months. The average life of a butterfly is 12 months. And if you
I'd like to know which butterfly that is.
The average life of all butterflies in the world.
Yeah, all butterflies ever.
So some are 2 years, some are a day.
Average all of the butterflies in the world.
Every butterfly on planet, they've all been asked, how long are you going to live?
Okay.
And they said, some said 1 day, some said 2 years.
Some said 2 weeks.
We all said the same thing, so
Okay.
we were all either equally right or equally wrong.
Okay, so who wins that one?
You get.
You all get 1 point.
Yeah.
All right,
1
there you
point.
go.
Probably the best.
Okay, next
it's a
question.
tie.
Now, this is not up for debate. What year did CNN go on the air?
I said right around 1983.
1983 from KP. Leilia.
I just made up a number and said 1955.
1955. Okay, Bear. 19 what? 1948. The correct answer is 1980. KP gets the point.
Yeah.
He gets a square.
Okay, next question. What year was the first fire department on the planet Earth? KP?
I was thinking because Benjamin Franklin started the first U.S. volunteer fire department, I put 1785.
1785. Leilia.
I put question mark, question mark.
Question mark, and Bear. This mic's not working.
Oh, 1500.
1500. The correct answer is 1678. Bear gets the point, I believe, right?
Ooh, snap.
1678. KP gets a point. What was KP's answer? I can't hear Brett.
Oh, I get the point.
Oh, KP gets the point.
We were kind of both in the middle of there. We were dancing around it.
All right. Next question is,
Yes.
how many monarch butterflies make it to adulthood out of 100? If you get 100 monarch butterflies, how many will survive to be an adult?
I believe the answer is roughly 5% of all
Okay.
eggs laid actually make it to adulthood.
Okay, Leilia.
That's also what I put.
5, okay. Bear.
I was a little more optimistic with 15.
15. Right, the correct answer is 5. Leilia and KP both get 2 points.
We know our monarchs.
Woohoo! All right,
Wait a
next
minute,
question.
wait a minute. They had to flutter away.
Okay. How many people attended Anthro Northwest? KP?
This one I did a total guess. I said 785.
785, Leilia.
I said 1100.
1100, and Bear?
7,000.
7,000. The correct answer is 1,051.
So Leilia gets that point.
1,051. Leilia gets it. right, next question. Per year, how many people watch CNN? How many CNN viewers are there?
So I was thinking in the whole world because there is CNN International. So I put 20 million.
20 million. Okay, now just CNN.
5.
It's not CNN.
4 million.
4 million, and you said 5 million, and you said how many?
I said 20 million.
20 million. Well, it is just CNN, not CNNI. So the answer is 944,000, almost 1 million. 944,000.
So Hubby Bear wins.
Hubby Bear gets it. All right, next question. Agents of Mirth started in what year?
I said 2014.
2014. Okay.
I said 2013.
2013. Okay. And Bear?
1999.
1999. The correct answer is 2012. Leilia gets the point.
Leilia gets the point.
Today, the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando has helped how many homeless dogs and cats since they've started, according to their own webpage, KP?
I put 50,000.
50,000, Leilia?
Apparently nothing because my card is blank.
Well, if you had to throw out a number right now, what is it?
100,000.
100,000 since they started. Okay.
150,000.
150,000. The answer is 8,000 dogs and cats.
So that would be me.
That would be KP. Okay, next question. How many monarch butterflies subspecies are there?
I put 2, Western monarch and Eastern monarch.
Okay. Leilia?
I also put 2.
Okay.
10.
10. The answer is 3. So Leilia and KP get a point. I don't know what they are. All I know is 3. If you go to butterflies.com, it tells you there.
Butterflies are free to fly.
Butterflies are free to fly. All right. And last
And
question.
before we go to the last one, I think we're here.
What?
Score update.
Okay.
KP has 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Layla has 2, 4, 7, and 3.
Okay, now according to
KP by 1 going into this final question.
Oh goodness.
Now according to Flight of the Butterflies, flightofthebutterflies.com, how many eggs will the monarch butterfly lay in a lifetime? KP?
All right. So as Leilia and I were actually commiserating about if they are springtime and they can live for 9 months, it'll be higher. But I put an average of 2,000 eggs.
2,000, okay. Leilia?
I put 100, but that was just a guess because I forgot what I'd read.
Okay.
You said 100?
100.
I also put 100 because I have no idea.
All right. Well, the correct answer is 500. Leilia and Bear both get the point.
So Leilia and I tie.
Yes.
We
it's a tie between
we need a
Layla and
tiebreaker.
KP.
Oh my God, we need a tiebreaker, audience. All right, in chat, in Facebook chat, or YouTube chat, tell me a quick question, and I need an answer. They're not looking at it, so they won't.
Hey, wait,
cheat.
I've got one.
You got one? Okay.
I've got one right here.
Okay.
According to the Food and Drug Administration, what percentage of U.S. children have an allergy to peanuts?
What percentage?
What percentage of U.S. children have an allergy to peanuts, according to the FDA?
All the ones that have an allergy to peanuts?
What percent of American
What percentage of American people have
American children?
Children.
As in 12 and under. 18 I'm sorry.
18 and under.
We were just saying the unfortunate ones because they can't have peanut butter.
100% of the unfortunate ones.
Yeah, 100% of the kids that have the allergy.
KP, go ahead. Give us the answer.
I'm going to say American children that have a peanut allergy. I'm going to say 8%.
I was going to go with 5.
That means 8 kids on 100 kid airplanes.
Okay, and the statistic from the Food and Drug Administration, 2.5%. Layla was the tiebreaker.
So Layla wins.
Lindsay is smarter than KP. Thanks to those monarch butterflies.
All right, thank you very much for playing Are You Smarter Than KP? And you are smarter than KP. Very rare day. This is a red letter day. Very few people beat him because he is a smarty pants.
Actually, it's an orange letter day because monarchs are orange.
Very good.
Capital M. Capital orange M. Orange
Lots of fun. Good times. Good times. Good content. Thank you, Google, for the right or wrong answers. I don't care.
Oh, Google.
And
Google.
I believe that our guests need to go, so are you guys getting ready to split, I guess? Well, we appreciate you dropping by.
Thank you so much, and we're going to do everything we can to help out your charity event.
Yep.
Please keep in touch with us so we know how to support and go to your events as well. If there's any costumers, fursuiters that want to go and support your fun, we will let them know where to go.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. I had so much
wants
fun
more of our
today.
cookies, yeah, you take them away. Go grab them right now.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you. You're a total sweetheart. And, it was a pleasure to meet you as well, Bear. And I'll look forward to seeing you at Star Wars Land.
Yeah, I just go jump.
I love that shirt. He's got a Millennium Falcon t-shirt. We're best friends already.
Yeah, take the Tupperware container. Leave the cookies.
Yeah, thank you for the cookies.
Take cannoli. Leave the gun.
Where's that from?
Godfather.
Yep.
Godfather. I got to see that movie.
Leave the gun.
It
Take
is
the
a
cannoli.
It's a great movie.
Take the cannoli, leave the gun. I got to see that.
It's Star Wars without the Falcon.
And Hubby Bear has drawn something. You got to walk right up to the camera and show it. He is the fabulous butterfly artist.
Oh my God! It's like it's a photograph.
It does.
Oh my God! It's alive! Witch magic!
3D.
And that's the end of our show.
That's the end of our show. Very good. Show number 762, brought to you by Sequin.
Big old thank you to our guest for the night who's already gone home.
Lots of fun tonight, guys. Super cool.
Thank you, bud. And Hubby Bear.